Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. I'm Nurul Husna Jamian. My team members are Farida Zulkifli and PM Dr. Suraya Mashroom. I would like to present our study entitled Assessing the Determinants of Environmental Care and Solid Waste Management Integrity among UiTM Tapa students, Logistic Regression Analysis. The presentation outline Introduction, Methodology, Findings, and Conclusion. Introduction. Global attention has been drawn to environmental issues. People are becoming more aware of the various issues that arise, particularly the consequences of poor solid waste management on the health and integrity of natural resources. Environmental education and solid waste management are part of factors that can promote sustainable development. Solid waste is any non-liquid waste generated by individuals, households, small businesses, or institutions. Sludge trash, garbage, and other solid waste, such as solid waste from mining, agriculture, electronic, industrial, and municipal waste, as well as residential and commercial waste, are all examples of solid waste. Solid waste generation keeps increasing as a result of rapid population growth, urban migration, economic progression, and modern lifestyles. In 2018, 2.01 billion tons of waste were generated globally, with at least 33% not being properly managed. It is not treated, recycled, or disposed of in sanitary landfills. Global generation is expected to reach 3.4 billion tons by 2050. In Malaysia, the generation of municipal solid waste (MSW) is predicted to reach 49,670 tons per day by 2030. Currently, the average MSW generated in Malaysia is 0.5 to 0.8 kg per person per day, but it may differ depending on the development status of the states in the nation. In 2006, only 1% of organic and 5.5% of recyclable products were used out of 45% and 35% of the waste stream, respectively, due to insufficient knowledge and a poor attitude and low participation in waste recycling. The majority of MSW is disposed of in unsanitary landfill and open dump site without further treatment, resulting in severe environmental problems such as soil and groundwater contamination. Humanity must learn to live within physical environments constraints, both as a provider of inputs or sources and as a sink of waste. Integrity is one of the most basic things for human beings as they live to have good social relations. Environmental care is everyone's integrity because it benefits people, particularly in health and economy. According to multiple studies, Malaysians have a high level of awareness, knowledge, practice, attitude, and perception of solid waste management. Furthermore, a study discovered that the environmental sanitation practices of students were significantly influenced by their knowledge, attitude, and behavior. Another study found that gender, knowledge, perception, and attitude significantly impact students' awareness levels of environmental care. In addition, one study found that knowledge, attitude, personal responsibility, belief, social influences, information resources, and environmental management facilities collectively contributed 44% towards environmental care behavior. The current literature on environmental care and solid waste management has yet to thoroughly investigate the concept of integrity in this context. Consequently, the study seeks to address this gap by examining the influence of awareness, attitude, knowledge, practice, and perception on the integrity levels of students towards environmental care and solid waste management. Methodology. The study involved a convenient sample of 44 students from 3 different faculties at UiTM Tapah campus. The study adopted a Zulkifli and Jamian 2021 questionnaire and distributed a Google Form link via WhatsApp and Telegram messaging platforms. There are 6 variables involved in this study as shown in Table 1, the description of the variable. The dependent variable is level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management. It is a binary outcome. 1 is low integrity, 2 is high integrity. All the independent variables are level of awareness, attitude, knowledge, practice, and perception. The independent variables are all interval scale with the level 1 to 7 from strongly disagree to strongly agree. The hypotheses of study are rational, awareness, attitude, knowledge, practice, and perception do not influence the integrity level of students toward environmental care and solid waste management. H1, the independent variables have an influence on the integrity level. The data collected is analyzed using a logistic regression to achieve the objective of this study by considering the classification table, model, chi-square test, and likelihood ratio. This is the logistic regression model. Findings, classification table. The result generated as all independent variables are included as displayed in table 2. It found that by adding all independent variables, the model accuracy increased from 84.1% to 90.9%. It considered that the model is good as 90.9% of the questions were correctly classified. It means that 97.3% of students were correctly classified as high integrity on environmental care and solid waste management group, whilst 57.1% of students were correctly classified as low integrity group. Model chi-square based on table 3. The study obtained that the chi-square statistic was 16.317 with the degree of freedom 3 and its p-value less than significance level 0.05 satisfied the model fitted requirement. It explained that the environmental care factors have a significant influence on level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management. As a result, the logistic regression model in this study was significant and meaningful. Likelihood ratio. Based on table 4, it found that there are no multicollinearity problems as the standard error obtained for each variable lies between -2 and +2. The findings reveal that the level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management was significantly influenced by awareness, attitude, and practice as p-value less than significance level 0.05. In the study, it was found that the odds ratio for awareness, knowledge, practice, and perception was greater than 1. This indicates that for every additional increase of one level in this independent variable, the students had a higher level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management with values of 6.799, 1.454, 6.84 and 1.383 respectively. On the other hand, the odd ratio for attitude was found to be less than 1. This implies that for every additional increase of one level in attitude, there was a 0.941% decrease in the odds of having a high level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management. The equation 1 presents the logistic regression model that pertains to the integrity level of environmental care and solid waste management. Conclusion. In conclusion, the study found that awareness, attitude, and practice had a significant impact on the level of integrity towards environmental care and solid waste management. But knowledge and perception did not show a significant influence. The result indicated that awareness, knowledge, practice, and perception strongly influenced the integrity level towards environmental care and solid waste management. However, attitude had a slight negative impact on the integrity level. The findings of this study are expected to provide valuable insights to stakeholders, including the government, policymakers, and solid waste management authorities, on the factors that require improvement to ensure environmental sustainability, particularly in solid waste management. Moreover, this study is anticipated to contribute towards the attainment of the 12th Malaysian Plan Agenda, which aim to advance environmental sustainability by 2025 and align with the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.